Will Smith reacts to slapping Chris Rock. Here's the video.
Why didn't you apologize to Chris in your acceptance speech? I was fogged out by that point. It's all fuzzy. I've reached out to Chris, and the message that came back is that he's not ready to talk, and when he is, he will reach out. So I will say to you, Chris, I apologize to you. My behavior was unacceptable, and I'm here whenever you're ready to talk. I want to apologize to Chris's mother. I saw an interview that Chris's mother did, and that was one of the things about that moment. I just didn't realize, and I wasn't thinking, but how many people got hurt in that moment. So I want to apologize to Chris's mother. I want to apologize to Chris's family, specifically Tony Rock. We had a great relationship. Tony Rock was my man. And this is probably irreparable. I spent the last 3 months replaying and understanding the nuances and the complexities of what happened in that moment. And I'm not going to try to unpack all of that right now, but I can say to all of you, there is no part of me that thinks that was the right way to behave in that moment. There's no part of me that thinks that's the optimal way to handle a feeling of disrespect or insults. After Jada rolled her eyes, did she tell you to do something? No. It's like, I made a choice on my own, from my own experiences, from my history with Chris. Jada had nothing to do with it. I'm sorry, babe. I'm gonna say sorry to my kids and my family for the heat that I brought on all of us. To all my fellow nominees, this is a community. It's like I won because you voted for me, and it really breaks my heart to have stolen and tarnished your moment. I can still see Questlove's eyes. It happened on Questlove's award, and it's like I'm sorry really isn't sufficient. What would you say to the people who looked up to you before the slap, or people who expressed that you let them down? So there's two things. One, disappointing people is my central trauma. I hate when I let people down. So it hurts. It hurts me psychologically and emotionally to know I didn't live up to people's image and impression of me. And the work I'm trying to do is I am deeply remorseful, and I'm trying to be remorseful without being ashamed of myself, right? I'm human, and I made a mistake, and I'm trying not to think of myself as a piece of shit. So I would say to those people, I know it was confusing. I know it was shocking. But I promise you, I am deeply devoted and committed to putting light and love and joy into the world. And, you know, if you hang on, I promise we'll be able to be friends again.
All right, guys, that's the end of that video. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Y'all can go check out Will Smith YouTube channel. You can also check out Forgotten Kings YouTube channel. And in my opinion, I feel like we shouldn't even be talking about this no more, man. It's old news by now. It's time to move on from it. You know what I mean? Nobody got hurt. At the end of the day, Chris Rock prices went up. Will Smith lost money behind it. It was a win-win for Chris Rock. Will Smith took a couple losses. His wife didn't even support him publicly when that shit went down. What more do y'all want? He apologized. He lost money behind it. A lot of companies didn't want to fuck with him behind it. He's banned from the Oscars, I think, for 10 years, right? Netflix backed out from a couple projects from him. So, I mean, what more do y'all want to happen to this man? Do y'all want him to be broke, out on the streets? Do y'all want him to lose everything? Do y'all want him to get divorced? Do y'all want his kids to not fuck with him? Like, do y'all want to see a fight between him and Chris Rock? Like, come on. So that's just my opinion from it. Like, what more do you want to happen to that man from doing that? You know what I mean? He apologized for it. So, in my opinion, everybody should just move on from it. What more do you want? Do y'all want to see Chris Rock cry and play victim and get sympathy points? Or do y'all want these brothers to talk it out, hash it out on like a podcast or something, and then they can move on from it? I mean, it was a slap, man. A lot of shit has happened in this world after that slap, like real life shit. Real shit that's affecting us, our government, just all types of crazy shit I'm not gonna get into in this video because I don't want this video getting flagged down. YouTube has been playing games on my channel again. That's why, you know, I slowed down on the uploads. It's just they taking a couple days to process my videos because a couple videos got age restricted, but they took it off. But still, you know, YouTube is kind of like, YouTube is YouTube. They just trying to make sure that my content that I'm uploading is not crazy. You know what I mean? So that's going to take like a couple weeks. Not a couple weeks, probably going to take like a week for them to stop doing that. But yeah, man, I'm going to keep rolling out content. I got plenty of other pages, Patreon and all that type of stuff. So it is what it is, man. Just that's all I got to say to y'all, man. Salute. Make sure I hit that like button. Like, share, comment, subscribe. And this is Self Talk for Self Talk News. Salute.